What's up everyone, today we are reviewing the dodgeball multiplayer game OddBallers, just released earlier today by the indie team Game Swing and published by the not at all indie giant Ubisoft. This is a follow-up of sorts to their previous dodgeball game Stikbold, which I reviewed a while back for the channel and really liked. Ever since OddBallers was detailed at a Nintendo Direct from last fall, I've been waiting to get my hands on it to see what a sequel to Stikbold could bring. OddBallers gets the full Ubisoft makeover here, for better or for worse, which I'll talk about later. In fact, some of the same characters are back from Stikbold, shout out to Jerome, now with the rabbits sprinkled in. Anyways, let's get a closer look at OddBallers. To no one's surprise that's played Stikbold, OddBallers is a chaotic multiplayer dodgeball party game that is essentially the same game just on steroids. Up to 6 players face off in dodgeball-based battles, earning points over the course of several games to be crowned a winner. The reason I say dodgeball-based is because many of the games are not just about hitting opponents with dodgeballs, although that does exist in the Last Man Standing minigame. In fact, there are 18 different game types at launch, ranging from traditional dodgeball games to mowing down chickens to moving platform style minigames and many more. Some are better than others, but break up the gameplay enough to keep it more interesting. You can also create custom games, local or online, to play your favorites or let the game randomly choose for you. No matter what game you're playing, everything is intertwined with Ubisoft Connect achievements and a local battle pass giving you additional items, emojis, and outfits to unlock as you play. At the time of this review, both types of currency and rewards are available for free, but the framework is still set up in the traditional 2-currency system that we've gotten used to with modern gaming. It almost feels like the game was going to be free to play with premium currency, but then pulled to be a more traditional release. It makes for a very awkward and unnecessary interface that drags down the experience significantly. It also makes me nervous that there will be future updates to implement ways to make you pay more, even though the game already has a $20 price tag. Outside of this awkward interface, which isn't the end of the world honestly, I'm having major performance issues, which is a bit of a deal breaker. On my first day playing the game, I experienced 3 separate crashes in my first 2 hours of playing, even just playing locally against computer opponents. Outside of these crashes, the game can also chug when a lot is happening on screen, which isn't ideal for a game that requires quick reflexes, even if it doesn't take itself too seriously. When it works, the gameplay can be an hilarious blast, but there's like a 50-50 chance that you're going to have a clean experience, and that's just an awful ratio and in desperate need of a performance patch. Even the menus can kind of glitch out between games, display incorrect information, or really lag when earning currency at the end of a match. My last issue with the game is the fact I can't find an online match against anyone, whether or not cross-platform is enabled. Maybe this is just a launch week thing, but I was really hoping to play against other human opponents, and the inability to do so means I have no idea how the game even performs online, which in theory is a huge component of the experience. I'll keep trying, but the lack of being able to find a match for a newly released game published by Ubisoft with cross-platform to many platforms is extremely concerning. There must be something wrong with the game itself, or the online interface at least. There is an in-game message that a maintenance update is happening on January 29th, so I plan on coming back after that time to see if there are any major changes, either with the performance of the game itself or with the online matches being more accessible. In the end, OddBallers has the roots of a potential fun time, but the sluggish interface, crashes, and lack of anyone to play online makes this something you should stay away from at launch. If you were to tell me that Stikbold would get a sequel with online, I would have been excited, but the complete opposite has happened. If many of these issues get fixed combined with cross-platform multiplayer that actually performs well, then I will adjust my score accordingly, but until then there is really no reason to play this game when Stikbold already exists for just a couple dollars. To be clear, I really hope these issues get ironed out because the potential here for a fun little online or even local multiplayer experience in the vein of classics like Mario Party, Fall Guys, Kirby's Dream Buffet, or even Boomerang Fu is high. But OddBallers will not enter that class of fun party games until it ceases to be a clunky mess of an experience, at least on the Nintendo Switch version. Sorry to disappoint everyone, but this game is just a huge disappointment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.